Agenda item 6, report from the Christmas Festival Committee. Joe Gemmill, most likely. Thank you, Mr. Keeves.
Happy New Year, everybody. And may I be one of the first to say Happy New Year to this council and to the mayor, and wish you a very Merry Christmas for 2011. You may or may not have heard, but we had a spectacular Christmas festival this year. I'm really so thrilled with the way that the festival worked, so proud of the team that I worked with. Those of you that don't know, that team consisted of Vice Mayor Glenn Miller, Roberta Toombs with Magic Bird, Kim Prince with Proven Media, Holly Bergman with the CBA and the Wild Holly Gallery, Sharon Schmidt from National Bank of Arizona, Patty and Mary from the Chamber of Commerce, and just about anybody else that we could drag in to turn up to our meetings, but not forgetting the street crew and the posse and town staff and the residents of Carefree that really helped to pull together, I think, the best Christmas festival we've seen yet, and we've only been going 3 years. So I'm patting us all on the back. I have heard from restaurants throughout town that had record sales the weekend of the Christmas festival. I know for a fact that merchants did well in terms of their sales that weekend too. But most importantly, as far as the posse is concerned, and we take our estimation of crowd control from them, they estimated 20,000 people came to Carefree Saturday night. That's a lot to deal with, and we have an infrastructure that can cope with 3,500 people most of the time. So there were some challenges with that army of people that appeared, but I just want to really focus on the positives this evening and really show you and give you a sense of just how spectacular the event was. Before I go any further, I want to just give you a few ingredients for putting on a Christmas festival. Normally I'm giving you a scone ingredient, a recipe list, but tonight I'm giving you the ingredients for a successful Christmas festival. And first of all, you have to have a task force of committed volunteers that are prepared to eat, sleep and breathe Santa Claus and all of his elves for about 3 months before Christmas. We also had 75 vendors that put on a spectacular street market, and I would also like the council to seriously consider the location of our street market for the Christmas festival, because personally I feel it was a win-win for both the merchants and the vendors. We put the festival throughout the gardens, it highlighted our downtown area. The merchants were thrilled because they were still able to participate in the event because people could see them, but also the actual vendors themselves were happy that they were in a grouped area, and it really gave you a sense of a village-style community for the Christmas market. We had about 40 merchants that donated funds for the festival. In terms of corporate donations, we raised about $30,000 in corporate donations. The town gave us $12,000, for which we're very grateful, and for which, of course, we'll be asking for more next year, just warning you. We had fantastic PR coverage, and it's really the PR coverage that I want to show you this evening. We had help from the non-profits. We tried to involve all of the non-profits in the local community. I talked about the posse help. 17 members of the posse volunteered their time to help marshal and control the crowds during the parade. We had help from the school choirs, from the Chamber of Commerce, from the Carefree Resort and Conference Centre, who generously donated funds which enabled us to buy fireworks, and to the Spirit in the Desert that allowed us to use their parking lot area so we could launch the fireworks. But I think one of the things that really did make the weekend such a success was the amount of free publicity that we got. We got some paid publicity, and we got great editorial coverage both in our local newspapers and in the Arizona Republic, but it was the television coverage that we could never have afforded to have paid for, and we think we've probably got about 20 minutes worth of free television coverage. And I'm going to hand over to my assistant here, Gary, who's going to hopefully press the right buttons, and you'll see some of the TV coverage. Like I said, there's about 20 minutes worth. We're going to show you about 5 minutes worth, just to give you a sense of how much publicity Carefree got.
Thousands come to visit a small valley community as it's transformed into a winter wonderland. What it took to put it all together, the big Christmas festival. Snow, Santa, fireworks, and an electric light parade. That was all part of this weekend's Carefree Christmas Festival. More than 15,000 people were expected to be at tonight's parade, all of it emceed by our wonderful and talented meteorologist Rich Dahlquist. The town of about 3,500 people, all transformed into a winter wonderland. The festival team was only given about $12,000 by the town to put on this, but the holiday spirit took over, and with support from the residents, businesses, and volunteers, this festival turned into a big success. All the events are free. You can check it out all over again tomorrow. It's going to be on Easy Street in downtown Carefree from 8 to 5.
The girls, but Joe Gemmill is with us as well. And Joe, you are one of the nicest ambassadors for any town we've ever met. What do you have planned for folks when they get out here this weekend?
Oh, it's going to be such a fantastic weekend. We're so thrilled that you came up to see us again this week. We have a wonderful festival for 3 days. Tonight we have a swing band, we have late night shopping in Carefree, we have carriage rides, we have Santa's behind me here. We have tomorrow night the parade and fireworks, and Sunday is all about the pets. We have a holiday dog walk and lots of carol singers. Basically, come to Carefree this weekend and do your holiday shopping.
Well, nobody loves a town like the people in Carefree love their town, and it's always a great time when you come up here. It's a beautiful setting. We love your snow, by the way. It really looks very snowy.
Isn't it fantastic? I know. It's a chance to get a suntan and play in the snow this weekend.
That's the right place to do
I
it.
realised that we partner with Carefree on a lot of the activities for the festival, but the festival did happen in Carefree. So that just gives you the flavour. I think they always say don't work with small children and animals. Isn't that always the clue? But it's because of the children that we do the festival, let's face it. And that just, I think, helps to give you a sense of how that festival was received, the amount of people that it touched. Unlike other festivals and events that we have in Carefree, the Christmas Festival reaches across the whole community and covers, I think, the entire state of Arizona. We were drawing people from as far away as Ahwatukee, out from Queen Creek. Certainly people were coming to us instead of going to Glendale Glitters. I'd also like to thank Steve with Let There Be Light, who had a searchlight that he developed for us, which meant that those people that were thinking about heading south saw the searchlight up north, turned around and came up to see us too. Final clip to show you.
Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to young and old, big and old. Ding dong, that is a song. Ding dong, ring, on caroling. One seems to hear words of the cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they power, raising the sound, oh, in the deep, telling the tongue. Hailing the rain, while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Come on, descend on with our hand. Ding, dong, do everyone. Dong, on the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, round cares away. Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to young and old, big and old. Ding dong, that is a song, ding jubilee, all caroling. One seems to hear words of the cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they power, raising the sun, oh, in the deep, telling the tongue. Hailing the rain, while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here, ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Come on, descend on with our hand, ding, jingle tone to every home gone. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to young and old, big and old. Ding dong, that is a song, big jubilee, all caroling. One seems to hear words of the cheer from everywhere,